wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Charlamagne the God here. Angela Yee and DJ Envy are not. I don't know if they fuck with our next guest or not.
They don't fuck with me.
It's
cool. They don't fuck with me. They're not here. It's not the first. I'm feeling the energy. It's not the first time. So one time, Envy just don't fuck with me. He don't fuck.
Oh, so Envy's never been here when you been here?
Nah, he has like a couple of times.
Okay.
I don't come that much, man. I don't know. They ain't get the memo. I feel like they should. It's my homecoming. I feel like they should be here.
Well, that voice is comedian extraordinaire Jay Pharoah.
What's going on with y'all?
He's performing at Caroline's in New York City all of this weekend, man. How are you, first and foremost, my brother?
Bro, I'm great, brother. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm blessed, older, more accomplished, more understanding of the planet.
Do tell. You said sounds like you found your why, Jay.
I mean, I don't feel like first of all, I feel like everybody has been programmed to just give the world everything, and I don't feel like the exclusivity clause in celebrityism is being exercised. And I feel like, man, if we don't keep stuff for ourselves, then what do we have?
Yeah.
People don't need to know your every move. People don't need to know everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Until it drops.
Yeah.
Let the work do the work.
That's interesting you say that because somebody walked in the room before you did. Our program director, Thea Mitchum, and she goes, "I just saw Jay Pharoah talking into his phone, and he was going Snoop D-O-double-G, Snoop D-O-double-G over and over."
Yeah, I was actually because I was I was practicing because that's one of the impressions that on Fallon they want me to do, and I was like, "Do I do a Snoop?" I was like, wait a second. I think I got a little Snoop. Yeah.
So it just hit you in the lobby of the radio station?
It happens like that.
Yeah,
in the morning, Snoop hit me at 9:00 in the morning. Thank God, because I would have died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what? Oh, Snoop hit you. You was actually talking to Snoop?
No. When I said Snoop hit me, I mean the impression.
Oh.
I know him. Like I talk. That's my dude. But I wasn't talking to him on the phone.
Can we hear a little bit of it? You ready to unleash this?
Oh yeah, Snoop D-O-double jizzle.
Okay.
Oh, cheesy. That's what we do, Dizzle.
This is my first, not even one of my primary joints. So
yeah.
There you go.
Now, it's...
not impressed. Look at him.
No, I wasn't. I'm not going to lie. But I know you good at it, so I'm like, okay, he's cooking it up.
Yeah, I'm cooking it up. It's just like one of the ones that I've just started on. Like, I don't... That's not a primary impression, but I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you talked about celebrity, right? And it's like, what is celebrity nowadays? What is it?
I mean, like I said, it's been broken down because of social media, and then people feel like they have to share things, and it's like, yo, what happened to the superstar role has been brought down, but you have people who benefit from it, like The Rock, Kevin Hart, who get like $1 million a post or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could definitely use it to your advantage, but. I mean, yeah. What is it? It's just celebrity is probably what you make it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can have some people got like 10 projects that are dropping. Nobody knows about it,
and nobody cares.
Nobody cares. And then you got somebody else who can put out a movie, and then everybody will. Oh, it's the hottest thing. You know what I mean? So. It's just, I think it's what you make it. You just got to be comfortable. You got to be comfortable and secure with yourself. So.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say no names. I just feel like there's some people, like you can see certain people, they'll have everything. They have the comedy special. They'll have the sitcom and everything. Walk in the room, nobody cares. But this guy who got 5 million followers on TikTok walk in the room and all the kids going crazy. So I'm like, what? I don't even know what celebrity is anymore.
It's just it's whatever your perception and the person's perception of you. I guess what it is. Somebody can think you the best in the world, and another person can be like, well, nah, that sucks. He's trash. You know what I'm saying? So what do? I guess you just go for the people who support you, and that's who you do it for. You feel me? And the people that do. View you in high regard, and the people that don't, you know what I'm saying, forget them.
Yeah, I think people should just be happy to be making a living nowadays.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what my mom always said. Just be happy you're making a living.
And you talking about it, and that's what it is. It's just making a living. And you see how since the pandemic, the shades have been broken down as far as auditions and things go, and the way that Hollywood does operate. Because now you can do an audition from anywhere. You don't necessarily have to you don't have to live in New York. You don't have to live in Los Angeles. You don't have to live in Atlanta. You can be wherever you're at, and you can still be discovered because the world was forced to do that in the last couple of years. You know?
Do you think it helps or hurts that you don't reveal so much of your personal life? We're talking to Jay Pharoah, by the way.
I think I'm not a I'm not a person who likes to reveal a lot about I like to be very discreet. I've been open in the past about things, you know. I've talked about projects that I've had coming up. Sometimes those projects will fall by the wayside. Like even with and personally, even with like relationships. Like you don't see me posting nobody on my page. Man, I can have somebody, but like it's my job to protect them, right? And if I put them on my page, what am I doing? I'm inviting all of that energy with this person that I'm supposed to protect. So why would you do that? Even with my family members, I stopped doing that with my family. Like putting them up on my page and just showing everything because there's a lot of jealous people out there.
That's right.
And like there's 75% of the people that are following you. Well, you can't say it's different for everybody, but a majority of the people are following you because they want to see you fall.
Yeah, and if they want to hurt you and can't get to you, they'll hurt your
family.
Closest person to you.
Yeah, your family, your friends, your your love, whatever it is. So you just got to protect that, I think, And does it hurt you? I don't think it does hurt when you got you got people who get publicly what's the word I'm looking for, Charlamagne?
Embarrassed?
There you go. God, why? It's early. I need it. Why? That's such an easy
Shamed.
word. Yeah, shamed. Yeah. I mean,
beat up.
Look at what's happening. Look at shout out to him. I mean, that's my guy, but look at Michael B. Jordan with Jordan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like now you got to go through your Instagram. You got to take down all the pictures. People know something's up. They laughing at you. People sliding in the DMs. They know she available. Like, come on, bruh. Like, why would you want to put yourself through that?
And people making up reasons why they think that they broke up.
Exactly. Like you
in a game, just cooling out, minding your business. Now all of a sudden, people are like, don't he look sad?
He's like he's chilling at the Warriors game. Kev on stage put this joint on his page, and I was laughing so hard. He did like a a dub over of a pastor when they showed Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
and he was like, Brother Jordan we got Pastor Jordan coming down. It was so funny to me. I was laughing because he looked like he was dressed for church.
Yeah, he did look sad. And then the crazy thing about that picture, Michael B. Jordan grew his mustache out.
Yeah,
so it's like he grew the Steve Harvey mustache.
Oh, and now people,
yeah,
people saying he looks like him comparatively. I mean, god dang, man. So situations like that, you just. It's easier to avoid those if you keep everything to yourself.
How many times have you had to explain that to a young lady? Because this is very consistent. Like, I don't post anybody because that's why. How many times have you had to explain that?
In the last 4 years, I would say I've explained it at least 5 or 6 times.
Wow.
Just
same person?
Them. Different.
Okay.
Oh, man, I don't date at least. You got 3 months. You know what I'm saying? If you're good, we'll extend it. You know what I mean? We'll get to the 6.
You a brave man to put that out there.
Hey, look, it is what it is. That's something else. Dude, I'm comfortable. I am not. I feel like I was supposed to have this squeaky clean. I had this squeaky clean image. Because I got my church. I got my church members follow me, of course.
Yeah.
I got my people follow me, of course. And it's the world. And it's like, what message do you want to put out there? My mother's always telling me to be cognizant of the message that you're leaving with people. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, the message I want to leave with people is I am a good dude, but I do have flaws.
Of course, that's all. That's everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
All of us.
Yeah. But I wasn't even comfortable enough to sit in that before. I was like, all right, let me try to restrict myself and let me not try to go here and let me keep the boundaries. I don't want Bishop hitting me up, but you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I've talked to my pastor and he tells me about some of his struggles that he has. So it's like you're saying, everybody is just trying to figure it out, man. And it's just all about being comfortable with yourself. And then trying to bless as many people while you're here.
Yeah, I don't trust perfect people, bro.
Yeah.
If you too perfect, you never made a mistake. That's why I hate this era that we're in, with the whole cancel culture and social media thing. Because I'm like, who are all of these perfect people that exist on social media?
Absolutely.
That have never made a mistake.
Absolutely. That look like pornographic versions of Daisy Duck.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like while we talk about Instagram, it seems like every girl is morphing into the same chick. Like they got the lips, they got the butt.
They're going to the same doctor.
That's what it is. Okay, they need to switch it up. Variety is what drives.
And not only are they going to the same doctor, they're going to the same doctor with those pictures. So they're like, oh, I want to look like her. I want lips like this person.
I want the pornographic Daisy Duck special. Let me get that. And shook the lip. I don't like that. I don't like. Listen, during the pandemic, I dated a chick. Be honest. Chick was bald. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck.
Why was she bald? By choice or was it?
I mean, it was just low. She didn't really have no hair. No. It was just, her shit was low.
Okay.
I ain't give a damn. That was cool. She put wigs on and shit.
That's fly though.
Yeah, it's like fucking a rodeo clown. It was great, Charlamagne.
Wow.
It was great.
Wow.
It was amazing. I don't care. Don't lie. Don't lie about it. You
Are
can't.
you sure, to make sure she didn't have alopecia or something?
She
We
didn't
don't want
have
you to be making
alopecia.
jokes about
come
people
on,
with
bro.
alopecia.
We all got that though. Come on now.
What, alopecia?
Everybody has alopecia.
No, that's true.
Yeah, straight up.
I ain't got no hairline. You see me? I ain't got no edges.
Yo, look, I'm good, but I'm falling. I'm good, but I'm falling, bro. This is I'm comfortable. I don't care. Take it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, but I'm falling.
I'm not comfortable. I'm keeping my hat on.
Oh, okay. See, come on, Charlamagne. It's fine.
I'm going to get a shave tomorrow. You ever thought about getting the surgery?
I mean, we've talked about this, but I mean, I've done the laser. I've done all of that, but it's like now I gotta do something different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good.
No, you're not. Put your hat back on, Jay.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You need to put your hat back on.
Come on, man.
Jay, I'm
you really gonna do that? You really gonna do that, Charlamagne?
It looks a little thin at the top. Just a little, Jay.
Charlamagne. I'm talking about being honest, standing in your truth, and you just tell me to cover that back up, put my hat back on. Yo, take your hat off, Charlamagne.
No, I know how cruel the internet can be.
Take it off. It's fine. Look at that. Take it off. It's no problem. It's no problem. Yes, baby. Look at that. It's fine.
No, it's not.
It is. Look, it's good. Look, everybody has it to a certain degree, though, bro. Chris Rock got it.
What do you mean?
Of the face. He can't grow a full beard. You never seen.
Man, shut up,
Yo,
Jay.
I'm dead. Yo, am I lying? Bro, look at his face. If he tries, it gets patchy, my G. He'll grow up. He got the states on his face.
Yo, that's why you say that, because I do think about that with certain people. I think about that with Jay-Z.
Yo.
We've never seen Jay-Z with facial hair, but now you got the long trim.
Yeah, we all got it to some extent. God dang it, this is what it is. I'm sure if you you got your shit, you take your shit off, you got that
Red,
too.
what you got
He ain't
under
gonna
there?
do
Red
it.
Puerto Rican,
He ain't
though.
gonna do
Oh,
it.
nah, red good.
Nah,
red good,
hey, hold up now. Look at them edges now. Look at them edges.
Oh, right here.
Look,
No,
he
you
got
right.
the two.
Yeah,
he got
you
the
right.
meditation Johns.
The meditation.
He got the meditation Johns. Hell yeah. You shit push it. Be honest, bro. It ain't no. I got a bit about it's just being
man.
comfortable.
You say you got a beer belly.
I said I got a bit about it. I don't have
a
a
bit about
belly.
it.
I don't have
Oh.
a bit. No, I don't have a. I'm still out. Look, I still got to get my sex. I'm still trying to get in DC or Marvel, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta stay fit. But I got a bit about it. It's about just being real with yourself. Whatever, claim it. It don't matter.
I agree with that. Question about what you said about relationships, though. You said
Yes, sir.
you lease women.
Yeah.
So does that help or hurt when you out here, on the prowl?
It's a theoretical lease, bro.
Okay.
It's.
But essentially, you're saying you don't really stick around with the same woman too long.
I give it. You have to. Usually, a person can tell you who they are in 3 months. Sometimes people will wait a little longer. You feel me? So you give them that 3 months. You see if your qualities all align with each other, and if they don't, you're not doing that person a service by staying in and extending it.
Yeah.
If you don't want the car, just return it to the dealership.
Yeah.
And let somebody else drive it.
That's like Joan Clayton's 90-day rule. You ever used to watch Girlfriends?
Nah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did
She
watch
had the
that.
90-day rule.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Wow. But that works.
That's a lot of pressure for women when they dating you, though, Jay.
Why is it pressure?
Because they probably feel like they have to, I guess, be what you want for 3 months if they really like you. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, now that I put this out here, now people are gonna be fake for 3 months, and then after okay, cool. Well, I'll extend the lease. I just extend it.
Now you also gonna have women hitting you like, oh, that's why you never called me back?
Hey, it is what it is.
Wow.
Am I cold-hearted? Bro, there's no time. Listen, I've gotten my heart torn to shreds before.
So since you got hurt, you want to hurt other people?
No, not true.
Okay.
But now I learned. I'm more mature and seasoned. So why do I have to? I'm not gonna lie to you.
True.
I wasted my time, bro. I wasted my time on a relationship. And in that relationship, I spent about $250,000 helping that young lady out.
Damn.
I got it back because when you give from the heart, the Lord replenishes. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely.
What did you spend $250,000 on?
Bro, when you talking about trips, you talk about flights, you talk about putting money in their account, you talk about getting them a car. I wish I wouldn't have got that car though.
You got her a car? What kind of car?
I got her a car. It don't matter what type.
Because now you're gonna know now she's gonna know who she is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I've done this more than once. I just So it's like, yo, I'm very careful, man, and I mean, I look at my parents who've been together for 40 years now.
Wow.
And I know it's possible, but in today's society, it's harder just because you got Instagram, you got everybody so open and close to each other, you got access to everybody. So it's like, all right, I'm going to try to vet this thing out and find the person that's for me because I can't give you half. I can give, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. I've seen people close to me go through that. I'm not going to say any names, but there's somebody right now struggling, and they ain't signed no prenup.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, dog. We all saw it, too. We was like, yo.
Somebody we know?
Yeah, somebody we know.
I mean, everything you're saying just sounds to me like there's a lack of boundaries, and what you have is boundaries. And I guess in this era, boundaries sound so foreign to people because there are none.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
There's access to everything and everybody, and it's like, just because you can at somebody don't mean that you know you in their world.
Right.
You
right.
know?
And then people get real familiar. Like you're saying, people get familiar with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was on Instagram and I had a post up or something. I think it was a Kevin Samuels impression I put up. And rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I have to say that. I know a lot of people gonna be mad.
Why?
I don't.
God bless the dead.
God bless the dead. But people have definitely come out and talked about that man as he has passed. He's deceased, and it's really not right. But the only thing he was trying to do was basically put it out there on Front Street what everybody's thinking in the back of their mind. That's all it was. You know, hey, you're not as bad as you think you are. You're not as good as you think you are. Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to get to that, these are the things you have to do to work on it to get to that, or you're just never gonna get there. That's what he was like. He was just cutthroat and blatant honest. But anyway,
he's like a demotivational, motivational speaker.
Why you say that? Why do you say that though?
Because it's like building and destroying. Like
okay,
I feel like
definitely.
In order to build, you have to destroy certain things. Like
Absolutely,
it was building and destroying. That's
absolutely. But you have to be able to process the information without getting offended by it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just take the basics out of it. What he's trying to say, and be like, okay, this is what he means. Take all that extra shit, and you forget all the extra shit. Anyway, so I made a comment. I made a comment to her because she said, throw this impression away. And I was like, why?
It's just an impression.
It's just an impression. Why I'm going to throw it away? She was like, because it's Kevin Samuels and it doesn't work. Boo, it doesn't work. What she called me? She called me a name, Honey Pop or some shit. Or she called me
Honey Pop.
It was some familiar Puddin' Pop. She called me Puddin' Pop.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, ma'am, you don't know me well enough to familiarize yourself with me like that. So please never call me Puddin' Pop again, respectively. And she didn't say shit. Still follows, doesn't make comments like that no more.
Personal nicknames are supposed to come from like people you know and interact with. Like
I don't know you.
How you get Puddin' Pop from over Instagram?
What the fuck? I've never been to your house. Yeah. I've never had Thanksgiving dinner. You've never given me your passcode for your Netflix.
You never licked me to call me Puddin' Pop?
Exactly. You never licked me to call me Puddin' Pop. Real talk. So it's like that personal. I don't like that. Yeah. That's just some people. And some people will. And some people will will let it go. Oh, okay, cool. They're more familiar with me. And I don't like that. It's not supposed to be like that.
I thought about you a lot this week. Pause, because I saw SNL. And they had all these folks leaving, and I had Michael Che on my podcast, The Brilliant Idiots. And
you know what? Before you even go any further, I got to give you props. Your podcast is amazing.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you having my back even when I'm not there. And I'll tell you what episode it was.
Okay.
It's an episode where you and Andrew Schultz were up there. Andrew Schultz was saying some very low things. And you and
About
Gerard,
you?
Yeah. And you and Gerard Carmichael were like, no. He was trying to diss I've seen it, the impressions, it's nothing. I've seen it. It's just a magic trick. I've seen it. And y'all were like, nah, he actually breaks it down and y'all broke it down to him, and you were like, oh, he was like, oh, okay, but it was quick. You and Gerard had my back, and I was like, yo, I appreciate that.
You got to come to the podcast.
I will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a skill to impersonations, though. Everybody can't do that. Like, you're gifted. Godfrey is gifted. Like, there's gifted people.
Absolutely.
Everybody can. If everybody can do it, everybody can do it.
Afion,
Yep.
Aries can do it as well.
Yep, Aries Spears. Yep.
Also, there's other young ones coming up. Well, damn, there was one that got in trouble, and he's locked up now, but he was really good, but he's off now. His name is Jin Kidd. Do you know this story? Dude, okay. So Jin Kidd, I was gonna work with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he does Tony Montana, and he did all of these other the Al Pacino characters, whatever. Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he ended up killing his wife.
No.
In October, yeah. And I noticed a lot of his messages were getting aggressive towards me, and I was like, yo, he was like, yo, if you really real, you take me on the road with you and all of that. And you know how you look at a message and you see the top of it and you don't open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, okay, let me wait and see if this is gonna stay, if he's gonna unsend it, whatever. So he unsent it, and 2 weeks later, bro, no bullshit, it was on the news that he had murdered his wife and murdered the dude she was with.
Was he practicing his OJ impersonation or something?
Yeah, it was a spot on OJ impression.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, so I was gonna work with him on it when I was gonna work with him, but I'm glad that didn't happen.
God works in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just saying, all the folks leaving SNL, and, Michael Che was saying he thought about leaving, and it just made me wonder, how do you know when to leave a situation like that? Because you left, How do you know when to leave a situation? I know Pete left.
Right.
How do you know when to leave a situation like that?
When I talked to Will Ferrell, and I had the same question. I said, yo, when do you know? He said, it's just something inside of you that says, it's time. Mm-hmm. And I got that. Of course, my exit was a little different. But when I say different, I mean, of course, I was looking for other opportunities. But dude, it was for 2 summers. It was some bull going on, man. So
that SNL?
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let you go do other things.
So they do this thing where sometimes they won't pick up your contract until later. And they in the year 2015, they picked me up at the last minute, and I was like, yo, what's going on? What are y'all doing? Why is this, right? And I said, okay, I'm gonna let that slide because I was getting frustrated, of course, sitting on the sidelines. And then that next year, it was the same thing again, and I was just like, especially when you killing.
Yeah,
it's different if you ain't doing nothing, but if you get on, everybody loves you. You getting standing applause breaks and all of that. It's like, yo, what is the problem? Mm-hmm. So of course I was looking for another job, and of course I got one. Of course, so
that was White Famous, right?
I was White Famous.
Okay,
yeah. So everybody is, like I say, everybody is different though. So I told you I was gonna give you the real. I was gonna give you the real about the story. You know what I mean? Whatever they took and at the other place and put up, that was bullshit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna give you the skinny of the situation. So yeah, the 2015, my contract, they waited until the end to renew it. Then 2016, it was the same situation happening. I got the call about White Famous. I said, okay, I'm gonna do this. Mm-hmm. Called them. I said, is it cool for me to do this? They said, yo, you make sure you come back. Can you still come back the first week? I was like, yeah, sure. And then a day later, they were like, nah, just go do White Famous. I was like, wow. Oh, okay. All right. So that was a little different. Now Pete's situation.
So you didn't really leave. You got sort of fired.
It was, it was like
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, you didn't want to leave.
No, I wanted to do 8 seasons at SNL. That was ideal for me. I would have liked to do 2 more because I saw Bill Hader. I saw what he did, and I was like, yo, I would love to have that type of path, whatever. Mm-hmm. They cut me off in 6. I was like, all right, cool. Pete didn't have to. Pete could have left when he was smashing Ariana Grande. Let's just be honest. This man is not the same. He's smashing billionaires. That's a different type of Wang right there. You know what I mean? He's set for life. Who else? A$AP Rocky. He ain't got to do shit.
No, he's good.
He's good.
He's good.
Once you skeeted a billionaire, you were straight for life.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Pete did 8 seasons.
Pete did 8 seasons. Yup, there you go. Kate did what she did 9.
I'm not sure.
No, whoa. If Pete did 8 seasons, Kate did. She had to do. It was either 9. It was 9 seasons for Kate. It was 9 for 80, right? Yeah. And then Kyle. It was Kyle came in that 1 year. So damn, how many did he do? He did. Damn, they might have done 10. They might have done. Kyle might have done 10.
Mm-hmm.
Kate and 80. Kate had to do 10 then if Kyle did 10 because she came right before Kyle came. And then 80 had to do 9, maybe. And then Pete did 8?
Pete did 8.
God damn, all these years. It just
Pete did 8. Does Lauren call you? Because, I mean, I feel like Lauren, maybe I'm wrong, I feel like he micromanages that cast. So did he call you and be like, hey, sorry, Jay?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't call. You know, you talk to the staff. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You talk to the staff. Now, I will say this. I mean, the relationship is still cool. Like, after everything happened with the LAPD, you know, Lauren reached out and he was like, you know, if you need anything, let me know. You know, it's, you know, we love you over here. If you need anything, let me know. So it was beautiful. I was like, wow, he sounds like Dr. Evil. That's crazy.
does he hold grudges? Like, if you leave him, does he make it hard for you in Hollywood? Because you weren't doing things under the I can't. What's the name of his company? Broadway?
Under Broadway.
Under
Video.
Broadway?
Yeah. And you know what? No. I think once it's not he doesn't want to stop you from getting work. I feel like you getting work helps accentuate the brand. You know
I would think.
So I don't think they don't block you for like roles and things of that sort. No, unless you literally walked into his office and kicked his ass or did something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But besides that, nah. I think it's just all under the umbrella of SNL. If you do well, they look good. Because you're an alumni.
Psychologically, how did that mess with your confidence when they kept like renewing your contract at the last minute?
It kind of did throw me a little bit. You know, I walked in that show and like young and fearless. I was 22, dude. You're fearless, like killing, getting up there, killing, and then not even thinking about it. Everybody's like, "Yo, that was great," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do." You know, and then having your sketches, you're writing 2 sketches, 3 sketches, and they're pulling them every week. You know, that messes with your confidence as well. But your original question, the contract thing, yeah, that messed with me a lot. It did. It didn't feel good because I was loved on the show, so I didn't understand what the problem was. But I do know that being vocal about certain political things at that show did hurt me. So, you know. Wow. Real talk.
So executives would tell you not to talk about certain things?
I'm talking about in 2013 to 2014 season, which was my hardest season, but one of my best. I had a lot of sketches on and characters, what have you. Things went viral, all of that. But, you know, talking about the diversity on the show and there's a need for a black woman. You know, and I was asked about that question. The only thing I said was, yeah, they're out there. There are definitely funny black women out there, man. They just gotta look, basically. And then the article comes out. Jay Pharoah says SNL needs to pay attention. That hurt me because it looked like I was going against the squad, and that's not even what I was trying to do. I was just answering a question about everything. You know?
Wow. You know what's interesting about that, though? You'd be looked at as a hero now. You know what I mean?
In retrospect, yeah, of course. Like, now, people are like, yo, even when it was happening, they were, I got a lot of people advocating for me in the community. But at the job, it was hard. You know what I mean? It was really a tough year, and that's the year that I think turned me into a different person. I mean, me and my ex, I was going through a breakup. It was a lot of shit happening that year that I just had to overcome. And I think I came out on the other side. I didn't get to do 8 years, but hey, we do have some talent on the show that is whirlwind. Ego, she's killing it right now. Leslie, of course, you know what I mean, has to share up there. So you got Punky Johnson is up there, and she kills it. I think her weekend updates are hilarious. So
That's
in retrospect,
crazy.
But still, you got to play ball, as they say, in white America.
Yeah, but they punished you for just speaking out early on something because eventually they realized, we do need more black women up here.
Of course, but it's nobody likes forcible change.
Especially white people.
Yes. So if you're so used to having a machine run your way, and nobody else has infiltrated it and been able to do it like you've done it, and then words get said and it causes for change, you could get, that puts your back up, and it could get your back up about that person, and it switches. So I saw the switch. I was still there, but I saw it.
Wow.
I saw it go from, oh yeah, you the future, to, just all right, good work. I saw it go from that.
Damn. And the fact that there's no black women in positions of power there on the executive side, because if there was just one that could advocate for you, like, no, he's saying the right thing, it probably wouldn't have been that problem.
Yeah, and it's crazy though. It's not like they weren't looking. It's just that the folks that audition, I guess they would clam up, or they just wouldn't give the best audition, and then they would end up not getting hired. So it was out there, they were looking, but there are so many funny black women out there. There's so many funny women out there in
Absolutely.
general. I don't know, in comedy, people talk about, women aren't funny. Jessica Kirson, I don't know if you've ever seen her. Jessica Kirson is one of the funniest female comics I have ever seen in my life. She just brings you into her world. She's like Jim Carrey on like 15. The way she just takes you into her world. You've got the other people. Takara Williams is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Brisha Webb is hilarious.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was born in the 1900s, so I came up off some more. And Adele
Givens,
Givens.
Hilarious.
You know what I mean?
Some more. Shout out to some more.
Come
Adele.
on, man.
Also, God dang it, I know I see her face, and she is so funny to me. She was like, I used to have a crush on her too. I wanted to smash. I ain't even gonna lie.
Who?
She light skin. She played. She was on Next Friday. I know Kimberly. I don't know her last name. What's her name? Kim. Is her name?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Of course, Kimberly. She was dude's wife in Next Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What the hell,
bro? Why are we having Black Fog moment right now?
I gotta Google it.
Pull it
Kimberly
up.
too big. Hold on.
Kim Whitfield.
Kim Whitley.
There it is.
Kim Whitley. I'm
man.
bugging. I'm like, sorry, Kim. Like, how are we forgetting Kim Whitley?
She, man, I used to have a crush on her, bro. Yeah, she's fire. But she's funny as hell too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there are so many out there, and
Jess Hilarious is a new one.
Jess Hilarious, definitely. Who else is coming up? I mean, God dang it, if you want to go there, Wildin' Out way, you got B. Simone. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing up there. Well, she's not black, but she's funny. Justina Valentine, she's doing her thing. Jessie Wu is funny. You know what I mean? So it's Pretty V.
Yep.
There's a lot of them. It's just they need to be seen. That's all. And then when they get those positions, you just hope they won't fumble it, and they're not going to if they can withstand that shit.
Absolutely. In hindsight, was it a good move or bad move when you had to leave SNL?
I wouldn't say it was a bad move, man. It was, I was under the Jamie Foxx umbrella for at least a year. I mean, that was cool. And it did allow people, and Chadwick Boseman said something to me.
God bless the dead.
God bless him, man. I loved him, man. I saw him in February, right before he passed away. I was on a flight with him, and his movie had just come out, 21 Bridges, and I was sitting behind him. And I was like, yo, man, you get paid every time somebody downloads it? He was like, yes, yeah, I get paid. I said, all right, cool. And I got it, downloaded it, But he told me at the NAACP Awards, he said, man, don't worry about that. You're going to get another one. You ain't got to worry about it, man. He said that show showed that you can act, and people didn't know that before. So he said, you'll get another one. Don't even worry about it. He didn't have to say that to me.
Right.
But those words definitely drove me, and it just, it definitely gave me a little fire to keep going. Because, you get discouraged in this, man. You on the road, you selling out shows, you killing it, and then it's like, all right, like, what's the next thing? Like, all right, cool. How do I get here? How do I get to this Marvel place? How do I wield my career to go over here? So you can get discouraged so quickly, but it's like, yo, when you have those moments when you want to quit, you just got to be like, nah, forget that. I'm gonna keep pushing through, because I know God has something for me, and I know when I feel like that, it's the way of the Lord testing me and saying, listen, this is what you wanted to do. So if you want the gift and the reward, you have to be consistent and you got to keep going because it's right here. You just got to keep seeing it through.
So did you feel like, you were derailed in any way? Because SNL, then you had to wait a year for White Famous? And then, you did White Famous, which I told you before, I thought White Famous was a fantastic show.
Yeah, except for the pilot episode, which was trash. I was, okay, like you said, but
yeah, it was. Yeah. But it was great. I watched it. I saw it through. I told you that. I actually loved that show. I want to see what happened to that character.
Yeah, me too. You wanted to see it. I definitely wanted to see it.
So after that, did you say to yourself, okay, what the hell's happening now? After that show got canceled.
Yeah. Bro, the craziest part about that, even before I answer this question, I get the show October the 15th, right? Day after my birthday. I had a big 30th birthday, rented a private plane, flew my friends across the world. We partied in every time zone. It was a good 30th birthday. October the 15th comes, premiere. It comes out. Bam. Christmas comes. They cancel it the day after Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Now that messed with me a lot. And I didn't realize how much it was messing with me until 2 years later, until the pandemic, when I got a chance to sit down. I wasn't dealing with any of that. The SNL thing, I'm like, man, okay, cool. I'm like, cool, all right, I'll move. I'll go over here. I'll do what I got to do. I don't let it affect me. I'm internalizing it, Then the White Famous thing, internalize it again. Charlamagne, I started drinking more. You know what I'm saying? This is real talk. I started, like I got spots on my liver right now.
Really?
Yeah. But they were there before, but I'm sure there are more. There are more pimples on it now.
Is that when the hair started falling out?
Yeah, it has something to do with that.
Seriously?
Yeah. No
wow.
bull. So it's like now I'm trying to regenerate. I'm trying to regenerate this to, help the head out.
You really drink so much you had spots on your liver?
No, I do. I have dark spots on my liver.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you was depressed. You was depressed.
I was, but I was going. I was still the machine. I was still going, so I wasn't dealing with any of it. And that's real.
Yeah, that's what the pandemic did for a lot of people. It made a lot of people sit still for the first time and be still for the first time, and we had to look at ourselves and see ourselves. And some people liked what they saw, some people did, because all of that staying busy is a trauma response, brother.
Absolutely.
So now that you're not busy no more, you're like, well, yeah, let me deal with this stuff I hadn't dealt with.
Yep.
So how'd you get out of it?
I finally, I talked to my mom, and I had I sat there, I hugged her, cried a little bit. I did. I ain't even gonna lie. Call me a punk you want to, nigga. Yo, I cried. It was everything was building
Nothing
up.
wrong with crying, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But she said, what's wrong? And I said, I'm just finally dealing with everything that's happened over the last couple of years.
What, did you feel like a failure or something?
No, didn't feel like a failure, but just you see yourself, you see your career going a certain way that you trajectory-wise, and you try to align it with the greats, and you try to follow that. But, going off of that can drive you insane because your path is not going to be like everybody else's
That's
path.
right.
Everybody has a different path, and you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to find your little light in the sun. That's really much what it is. And I felt like, okay, what am I doing? I'm doing stand up on the road. I got movies coming out, of course, but I'm not in Marvel yet. You know what I'm saying? That's what my goal was. DC, I'm not doing that yet. So it's like I'm not failing, but damn it, this is taking longer than I thought. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if you can truly appreciate your blessings if you're busy looking at that next thing.
And that's another thing. Mm-hmm. You have to sit. You got to sit in your blessings. That's something I didn't realize when I was younger either. You have to, whatever's happening, God is putting you in a position so you can enjoy it. You have to enjoy it as long as you can, and then not always look for the next thing to be immediate.
That's right.
You just sit there and say to yourself, yo, I did this, and congratulate yourself.
Absolutely, bro. You're a young black man from Virginia who can sit around and say, damn, they did me dirty at SNL. I worked at SNL for 6 seasons.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave, but
right.
I had to go because I wanted to go do this show at Showtime. Think about that, Jay. You had your own show at Showtime.
Absolutely.
And you got let go from SNL. That's a blessing to even be able to say that.
True. And it's a blessing it's a blessing to still thrive after all of that. You know, we talking about, okay, now, bam, dealt with the depression stuff. Finally, I dealt with it. Okay, cool. You're drinking too much. I was drinking so much. This girl I was talking to, she was like, "Yo, you drink them so fast and you power it down. Like, I'm scared. Like, you know, I'm like, you scared?
Was it beer, liquor?
It was everything. Not beer. I don't drink beer.
Okay,
beer is disgusting to me.
Just with shots, like
shots,
fifths of Henny, like
Henny, everything, champagne, wine. I was drinking everything, and I drink it so fast just because that's how I drink stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, man. But, you know, I mean, I wasn't like out there like that. But in certain parts, I'd go enjoy myself. Like I was on vacation when that happened, and I was drinking a lot. And I noticed it was the energy. The energy was different that I was letting into my life too, man. You know, some things don't align with yourself. My other ex, Jesus, you know, she drank whatever. You know, heavy. That's how we would celebrate. We would drink. We would just be drinking. That's not healthy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Especially you start seeing a little hole in your natural.
A little what?
A little hole in your natural.
What the hell is that?
You don't know what a hole in your natural is?
That's hole in your natural?
A hole in your natural.
No, break that down. What is that?
That means your top getting light. That's all it means.
Oh, your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, give me just say that.
Hole in your natural.
Okay.
That's what Robin Harris said. Come on, man. You remember Robin Harris like, get the spotlight on the brother with the hole in his natural.
Okay. So what made you get rid of the liquor?
I still drink, but I just don't drink as much.
Yeah.
But it's health reasons, bro. Like I need my liver. I want my liver to be good.
Yeah.
It's messed up. I gotta heal it. I gotta let myself heal, man. So
this is a thankless business, boy. This business will do a number on you.
Oh my gosh! Look at Dave Chappelle. He didn't drink before. He said that. He said, I started drinking because you all ruined my fucking life. 8 minutes, 47 seconds.
Damn.
Yes. Real talk.
Yeah.
He said he started drinking. He had a top. He had a top too.
Yeah, he went completely bald.
Yeah.
What role did Charlie Murphy play in your career? 'Cause I remember reading this New York Times article one time. You said Charlie took a chance on you.
He did.
What was that chance?
Chance was, he saw me in Virginia Beach Funny Bone, and he took me on a road with him. First gig was Caroline's on Broadway, which I'm headlining. Headlining this weekend.
Wow.
And when I came back to NYC, I think the last time I did it or the time before last I did Caroline's, he had just passed away. I got the news that he was passing away. I got the news that he passed away the morning I was leaving to come here to perform at Caroline's all weekend.
Wow.
It was crazy, man.
When was the last time you spoke to him before he passed?
I had spoken to him like a month and a half before that. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he's Charlie. Like, you know, he's going to pull through. He's a strong guy. But, you know, cancer is a bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? And it takes people. I'm just happy that I got a chance to experience that, man. And the confidence that the more confidence he gave me, because he always used to tell me as I'm going into it, man, he said, "Yo, man, you remind me of my brother, nigga." Like straight up. Like, and I know this nigga, you got the same chops, man.
Wow.
That's what Charlie Murphy said. Mm-hmm. So it's like, fuck what everybody else was saying. Of course, Uncle Ray, nice as well, said the same thing. You're going to be, I'm never wrong. You're gonna be big. You're going to be really big. But you remind me of us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like having that in the back of my head always drove me, because it's like, yo, man, I gotta make sure that what I'm putting out is good. Now, I've failed a couple of times with some stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, we all have our mishaps. You know, your misses, but I've got hits too, which those are the ones that counts. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
So, last time you bombed on stage?
Last time I bombed on stage, Jesus, it's been a minute, man.
Okay.
I am. It's been a minute now. What I will say is after the slap happened, it's definitely emboldened a lot of people. I mean, yo, they calling it Slapgate. That is so funny to me. It's so funny to me.
Well, no, you a Marvel guy, so when you say the slap, I think the snap. I'm like, damn, It wasn't that serious of an event, was it?
I mean, it kind of, yo.
It wasn't like Thanos taking out half the universe.
It kind of was, though. It kind of was like Will snapping his fingers and everybody paying attention. That was like the most viewed moment in the past. I don't know of the Oscars ever. Everybody's looking at that.
Let's get back to that. I'm gonna get back to that. But what you say after the slap? What happened with you?
After the slap, man. God dang it. Okay. After the slap, people feel incentivized to go up and emboldened to talk trash to the comics.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I've had a couple of situations, bro. I was in Cleveland, and I'm not making this up. I'm not being spurious about this. This is straight up. This is straight from the archive. This freaking happened. It's fucking happened. It's a white dude. He's drunk with his wife. Puts his middle finger up at me, which is a trigger for me. First of all, don't stick your middle finger up at me. Mm-hmm. Like I had somebody do that to me at a show for no reason, and I stopped the show. I was like, yo, my man, why'd you just flick me off? Like, yo, that's like seriously. Like,
I got a trigger for you. What happened in your childhood?
Because when I was a kid, people used to do that to me, and I used to get picked on. But people always flick me off, and I hated that. Mm-hmm. And it always, and I never addressed it at that moment because I didn't have the confidence at the time. Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, yo, you're not going to flick me off. Right. All right, so he flicks me off. He goes, we paid money to see you, you fucking nigger!
No.
The ancestors. All of them got in my ear at the same time. They whispered. They said, you better do something. I know you ain't just going to let that slide, is you? I said, nah. Black dude hops on stage. Jay, it's all right, Jay. It's all right, Jay. I got you. I said, no, I'm good. I said, I'm good. I just don't like that type of disrespect. You ain't going to call me a nigga.
That's beyond disrespect.
You ain't going to call at my show?
Yeah.
You going to call me a fucking nigga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they kick him out?
Yeah, he got kicked out.
Okay.
And he wanted to... He wanted to
sue you and all that other shit.
It didn't get like it didn't go any further. But he was drunk. He was drunk and his wife was drunk. But that does not give you the right to stand up and disrespect somebody. And if you have liquid courage, you better douse that liquid courage really quick.
So what was you saying on stage that made him go off like that?
His wife and him, they acted like they ain't even coming together. I was like, y'all know each other? No, we don't know each other, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay. Well, they just sticking people in here with random people? Well, that's not safe. It's Corona period. And now the monkeypox is happening. What are we doing, you know? So I say that. Show's going on. I look down. I see his arm around her. I was like, oh, you with this nigga. And, like, when I say you with this nigga, you know, I'm just saying person, place, or thing.
Yeah, it's not a race thing.
Yeah, with this dude.
Yeah.
But the wife goes, my husband is not what you just called him. And I was like, you mean a nigga? She was like, yeah, she's not that word. You're not that word. I was like, okay, madam. I said, let me break this down to you. I said, because the word nigga is like the word there. There are different tenses. You got your T-H-E-I-R. Mm-hmm. You got your T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. You got your T-H-E-R-E. I said, there's different versions of it. That's when she gets mad. Now, you're going to let me talk. What? You're gonna let me talk. You're not that word. Nobody's that word. And that's when he got up and he said it. So I'm like, how much is that word being slung around in y'all's house?
But what if he was saying it in your context? Because you told him it was okay.
I didn't say it was okay.
Well,
I didn't say it was
okay, but you
I was explaining the tenses.
Yeah.
No. And I said a nigger. I said, now, I'm not a nigger. I'm not that.
Okay.
N-I-G-G-E-R. That's not what I am. I said, but what is nigger activity? And I said, okay, if I got a show and then you keep on yelling out, distracting away from people who paid money to see me.
True
I said,
indeed.
well, obviously, in that tense, you all are niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It went. That's when it went. Whatever it went.
So he had to show you the real context of the word, the historical context.
He wanted to. Oh, boy.
That was recently then.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
That was 2 weeks ago. And then Hawaii, somebody tried to, like, it was two people that were drunk.
Throwing pineapples at you?
Not the... What? Threw me a hula. Threw me one of them hula. They laid me. Threw me a hula joint. Nah. It was just two people. It was a late show, and I'm getting off stage. Mind you, this is the late Friday show. Everybody is seriously drunk. That's what they are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But people are having a good time. At the end of it, I say, all right, y'all, I'm Jay Pharoah. I'm out. Everybody cheers. This motherfucker goes, boo. I was like, I said, word? So I'm walking.
That's just like that one tweet. You can have 10 positive tweets, and that one tweet, man, fuck you, Jay.
Yeah, you gotta address it. Like, why didn't I just tune into the positivity? Everybody was cheering, but he said it, boo. And as I'm walking out, like there's a rail, right? There's a rail and some steps, so I'm standing there. I'm standing there leaning, and I'm leaning on the fucking rail. He's still talking shit. As I'm standing there, he's like, oh, man, we ain't like that, right? Y'all, man, come on, guys. He turns around. I'm right there. He goes, oh, hey, man, great job. I was like, okay. So I got back on stage. I said, everybody, did y'all have a great time? Everybody's like, yeah, I had a great time. And I said, hey, my man, what's your name? Sean. I said, okay. Everybody say, Sean, suck my dick. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3. Sean, suck my dick, motherfucker. And I walked off stage. And that's when he gets up. Motherfucker's 5'8" or some shit. I'm like, nigga, really? I can box. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he didn't want to fight.
Huh?
Maybe he didn't want to fight. Maybe he wanted to take you up on your invitation for real. I'm just saying.
Charlamagne, that is the zestiest shit.
You can't try him with a good time.
That is the zestiest shit, man. Why would you think?
Why would you just assume he wanted to fight?
Because he got up like, yo, okay, he got up
he
like.
Said, suck my dick, Jay. He's like, well. I'm just saying, you don't know.
You're the only nigga I know who would think that through like that. Nobody else is thinking about popping a meat in their mouth. You
hey man, it's 2022,
bro.
You don't never know.
No. That was he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight, and then the guy. It was another dude with him, black dude, black couple, and now the other guy gets up, and I'm like, nigga. Now security is over here, people getting held back. I'm like, and this is all because people feel like they can rush the stage now and they can do things to comedians.
Suck my dick though. That's you know as well as I do. You grew up in a certain environment,
bro.
My daddy would always say, if somebody tell you suck your dick, be ready to fight. Or if you tell somebody suck your dick, be ready to fight or kill. Because,
okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nigga, you said, I'm leaving the stage, you say boo. I'm leaving the stage, you say boo. The disrespect is just, he literally said, through the boo, I could hear suck my dick. I could hear him say that through the boo. So I was like, all right, we gotta get this popping. All right, bro. Hey, man, I was fresh too. All right, okay. I was fresh too. I had to take my shirt off. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had to take my shirt off because I sweat so much.
Okay.
I sweated the first show and it was totally drenched. So I had a white linen, nice suit on and stuff. Took that off, looking all good, popping. You know what I'm saying? So don't disrespect me on my show, bro. Everybody having a good. Come on, bro. Yeah. You could have kept that. And the girl said you didn't have to do that. You could have kept that to yourself. I said he could have kept the fucking boo to himself.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Boo. Yeah. Oh, okay. You gonna wait to the end? Okay. All right.
Jay, have you talked to anybody about this? Have you?
This just happened last week.
Well, do you have a therapist or something?
I don't. I need one.
I think you might need a therapist.
I got problems, bro. It's all good.
We all do, man. We all got triggers. Don't say you got problems. We all got triggers. We have things that activate us when we hear them.
Yes.
And I love the fact that when I asked you, what happened in your childhood that caused you to be so against middle fingers, you knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, I know what I know where it stems from. It's just that I'm a cool dude, man. I'm a Libra, bro. Like I'm real laid back, man. You know me. I don't cause no problem. You don't see me. You don't never see me in no bullshit.
Never. Yeah, never.
You know what I mean? I stay away from that.
Yeah.
So, why? Come on. You disrespecting the cool for what?
Why did the boo trigger you for real? What happened? What happened early on? with boos? What was it? Your first show, or was it?
I didn't get booed my first show. It
was something when you was a child. I'm sure.
It was happening when I was 20. It was 22. It was when I was 21. I was doing a step show for Elizabeth City, and the girl and they were taking so long, and I ain't had that much material. And I'm running out of jokes. And they just taking forever. And the one girl in the balcony, she was just like, boo! I was like, oh, okay. I know you ain't talking. I ain't had nothing to say. It was a really cool. There ain't nothing to say. I said, get out of here looking like a fucking tree, you big bitch.
You couldn't think of nothing.
I couldn't think of nothing to say. And then that's when she got up and turned to the Apollo. Now she's like, And I'm battling. Now I'm battling. I'm like, no, fuck that. You ain't gonna boo me on stage. Yo, I was like, yo, give me my check. As soon as I got off stage, I said, give me my check. I'm leaving. I don't know what damage I've done in this place. I got to get the hell out of here.
Did the crowd get with her too, or was it just her?
It was her, and then it was a little bit of the crowd, and then they shut up.
Oh,
but I had to battle. Yo, son, like I'm used to rapping. Like I used to battle rap too. So I'll stay on that stage. I know how to battle my way out of that. I'll thug my way out of it. But don't do that. Don't do that. Just forget these boos.
Oh man.
That boo that was another one of my triggers, boos. Okay.
Boos. Middle fingers and boos.
Middle fingers, boos, and white people calling me nigga. Okay. Those are Jay Pharoah's triggers.
Mm-hmm. What is this Out of Office movie you're doing? With the producers of The Office?
Yes.
Yeah.
Leslie Jones in it, Ken Jeong. Listen, man, Emily. Oh my God, there's so many dope up and comers in this movie, man. It's an office like movie. Mm-hmm. I don't want to give too much away, because I don't know. I really don't know what I can give away about it. But I can tell you, somebody gets shit on in the movie.
Like Amber Heard on Johnny Depp's bed shit? Like real
like
dookie.
Somebody gets shit on.
Wow.
It's so much fun. I don't want to give any of it away because it's just fun from minute one until the end.
Oh, y'all shot it already?
It's already done.
Oh.
That's another thing I noticed too, man. Somebody must be hating on me in Hollywood. I don't know what it is.
Why?
I got so many projects that I'm doing, but they don't make announcements about it. It's so much shit I'm doing. Like, yo, I got 5 cartoons I'm doing right now.
Wow.
I got 5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Besides Family Guy, Simpsons.
Boondocks. Well, you were doing the Boondocks.
Well, listen.
I guess we can talk.
Boondocks is not happening.
It's not happening. But so now we can talk. I was a consultant producer on it. Aaron's my guy.
You were a consultant producer.
Yeah, I was a consultant producer on Boondocks. So.
Maybe you can tell us what happened, because I don't know. But let me finish.
It's something to do around that whole situation. But go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I got Simpsons. I got Family Guy. There's a show called Invincibles that I'm on. Also, Good Times. They're doing that on Netflix.
Yep.
I'm junior on that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's another one, Peace Scout. There's a Nickelodeon show that I'm doing as well. Mm-hmm. That's 5 cartoons. There's no press releases about that. I had a show on Nickelodeon that was running called Unfiltered. We did 2 seasons of it.
I didn't know that.
Didn't even know it. My pockets knew it because God dang it, I'd shoot. Yeah,
it was a cartoon.
It was It was like a It was like Masked Singer, but for kids. Kids had to guess who the celebrity was.
Okay, you was the host.
I was the host.
Why the hell I never saw that?
I don't. It's up there. You can watch it. Yeah. See, that's something else that came out.
And I know Good Times got announced. I don't think they announced you with it though.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm heavy in that movie. I'm doing a lot of the voices too.
Yeah.
You know.
On Boondocks you were doing Pops.
Yo, man, why you?
You was doing Granddad.
Why you doing this, man? Why you bringing this up? Why you bringing this?
I'm just saying.
I mean, listen. Supposedly, Jay Pharoah was supposed to do Granddad on the Boondocks.
You did a good job. From the stuff I heard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to be real political right now, but you ain't allowing it. You ain't allowing it?
We don't. I mean, it's nothing to talk about. It's not happening.
Insurrection. That's what's happening. This is the insurrection of that situation.
I did want to ask you about the resort. The
resort to Love.
Yeah. Did you actually do that in Africa?
Yes, we shot that in Mauritius.
So is that when you was on the plane with Chadwick? That's where y'all going?
No. Okay. That was before.
All right. Okay.
That was the same year, but that was before.
Okay.
I shot that with Christina Milian and Sinqua Walls and Christiana Pitts and Karen Obligium. I think that's how you say her last name. T.J. Power, Alexandra Hodge. Like, there was a lot of that movie. To me, was fun to do, and I was the romantic lead. Sinqua was as well. You know, he got to show his abs. I ain't get to show mine. It's all good.
What was that experience like? I mean, being a brother from the South.
It was
going back to the motherland.
It was beautiful because my family was there with me, and my family means everything to me, man. Like, that's why I do this shit for. Honest to God, I got a 5-year-old nephew, and he's the next one. He's already doing characters, impressions, and jokes at 5.
Wow.
So he got on stage and did jokes after he He kind of headlined to my headline. We co-headlined. He did 2 jokes after my set. He came out and did it, but he has confidence in the stage presence. So having my family there meant everything. Celebrate my birthday there, but just being able to break away from the normality of COVID for at least 2 months. That felt great, man. Getting out there, seeing how beautiful the people treat you, no masks, hugging, talking close, sticking your finger in each other's food. It's great. It felt amazing. And then
That's part of the culture, by the way.
what?
I just want to say that for people who don't know, like you eat with your fingers in certain places.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, not when it's fettuccine. We were just having a great time.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
I see people like, oh, you don't like people to put your middle finger in their face, but you put your fingers in other people's food?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
The fingers are down.
And it's family.
It's family.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know you and it's up like this. If it's up, it's stuck. You know what I mean?
Right, pause.
If it's what? How was that?
It just look pause-worthy. You up and stuck.
If it's up, then it's stuck. I mean, what the fuck? That's pause-worthy when you just your pause-worthy button is broke when you talk about maybe he wanted to suck your dick. You can't you can't go anywhere after that, Charlamagne. Hey. Hey, man, you getting sounding kind of SC out this motherfucker. I said the initials. You know what I'm talking about. I said the goddamn initials. I ain't say the whole person's name. But you know you sound kind of SC out here. Sounded kind of F popish, bro.
So Africa was a good experience, basically.
Africa was amazing, man.
Oh, man.
It was great. And the movie was fun.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
Why did you watch the movie?
I don't know.
It just didn't appeal. You just
No,
don't
it
like...
has nothing to do with that. It's just like it's so much content out there nowadays. You know what I mean? It's like it's not like I didn't want to watch it. It's just like, oh, resort to love. I'll get to it.
Okay,
You know
so
what
it's
I mean?
I'll get to it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I get to it. You know?
Okay, so it didn't grab you enough. The concept didn't grab you enough for you to be like, all right, I gotta see
And you know what?
this.
That's crazy because I love
cool.
rom-coms. And I always say we need more black rom-coms. The last good rom-com was like Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll get to it.
It's because of me. That's why.
No, Jay, stop. What's your insecurities?
It's because of me, man. It's cool.
Listen,
cool. Middle fingers.
No, man. My last question for you. What is Jay Pharoah's why?
My why.
What's your why right now? And your why, I'm sure your why can always change, but what's your why right now?
Why I'm doing everything?
Yes. This might be an even broader question, but why what's your reason to exist? Your why?
I'm here to make people forget about their problems, and to do that in whatever way I can, whatever way I can produce it, whether it be through a movie, whether it be on stage, doing comedy, whether it's me doing a cartoon, whether it's me rapping, what have you. As long as I make people forget about their problems and feel good for the duration of the time that they're watching me, I have done my position. I have done my job, and I've sat well in my position. That's real talk. That's a comedian's job, you know, and to bring some truth to light, to talk about certain things that are uncomfortable, but give a bright side to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it funny, make it palpable. You know what I'm saying? Make it consumable. That's what I'm supposed to do.
So my wish for you is that I hope you find something or someone to do that same for you.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you pour so much into other people, you don't have anything for yourself.
That's true.
And you can't pour from an empty cup.
That's absolutely true. You can't pour from an empty cup. And if it doesn't service you and it doesn't align with your spirit, don't mess with it.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. I know you about to end it. You want to kick me out? It's cool.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell everybody that Jay Pharoah is going to be at Caroline's this Friday tonight, from Friday, June 10th to Sunday, June 12th. Go get your tickets. Where at Caroline's? What is it?
Carolines.com, or you can go to jpharrellworld.com and pick up tickets too. I do have a website. You can subscribe to it. Trust me, I got content I'm going to be putting out there. Subscribe to jpharrellworld.com. I don't know how many people are going to do it, but I got to put it out there. You got to promote yourself.
Jay Pharoah, always a pleasure, my brother.
Yes, sir. You already know.
It's Jay Pharoah. It's The Breakfast Club.
And take your hat off, man.
I did already. They got the meme.